Like the Last Supper, the Evangelism Project is designed to help people encounter someone who is other to them, who has different beliefs and practices, so as to experience one's own otherness, the strangeness of our own beliefs and practices. The group itself takes a number of people and visits a different movement, maybe the Islamic Society, a Jewish community, a group within Christianity. And we ask for them to evangelize us. There's 3 parts to the process. The first is where we look at what they do, the practices that they engage in. The second is we talk about their beliefs, the way that they see the world. And then finally, this is where the evangelism comes in. We ask the other, what do we look like to you? What is your experience of Christianity? The evangelism isn't so much in listening to the concrete beliefs of the other and trying to accept them in some way, but rather in asking the other what we look like. We see things in ourselves that we may have been blind to previously, and we begin to consider how we might change that. If you think of the analogy of a factory that makes some sort of plastic product, and that factory generates pollution which causes some ecological trouble hundreds of miles away. This externality wasn't supposed to happen, but it's directly part of the factory's production process. And so the first thing one has to do is show the factory how the pollution is part of what's being produced, so that they can begin to change their practices. In the same way, our own beliefs and practices create certain forms of pollution, externalities that we're not aware of. And it's only as we encounter the other and ask, what do we look like to you, that we become aware of that pollution. And so the role of the Evangelism Project is to make ourselves aware of what that might be, and to be open to listening to the other, allowing them to be an instrument of our further conversion.